Hi friends, welcome back to another week with RISExp. This week we're diving into Doctrine and Covenants section 2 and the later verses in Joseph Smith history. This is some of the best times in church history. I'm super excited to talk about it today. Let's start with section 2. So here the Lord talks about Elijah. He talks about turning the hearts of the children to their fathers. Now this might be a phrase that you've heard thrown around in Sunday school or in church before, but maybe we don't fully know what it means. Let's start with who Elijah was. Elijah is an Old Testament prophet who had great power. In fact, he had the greatest power that God gives his children, the sealing power. President Eyring described the sealing power as the power to have something bound on earth be bound in heaven. In other words, if our families are bound or sealed on earth, we'll be sealed and together in heaven too. What an incredible gift that we have. In Doctrine and Covenants section 2, we learn more about temple work and families and the eternal nature that can be. We learn that God is always preparing us to go forward. In Joseph Smith history, we talk about Joseph's amazing revelations and visitations. It would be really hard for me to be in Joseph's shoes and receive revelation that's hard to follow from the angel Moroni. But something that I think we can learn from Joseph Smith's experience detailed in these verses is that we should always follow revelation that God gives us, no matter how hard it is or no matter how alone we might feel as we follow that revelation. Ultimately, God's power is the strongest, most ultimate power ever. And as we follow his revelation, we will have better access to that. We'll have better access to move forward in our lives, which God is preparing us to do, to be sealed in the temple to our families, so we can be happy with them forever and ever. I know that God's preparing a way for you to move forward in your life. And I also want to invite you to think about revelation that you're experiencing and act on it, move forward on it, and know that you'll feel God's support as you move forward in your life. We'll see you guys next week.